So I'm going to start by reading these instructions with you. Please ignore my assistant. He is in the background chattering away to himself. So let's get started. Ad analysis essay. For this assignment, you will use your knowledge of rhetorical techniques combined with the assigned advertising articles, all can be found on Angel, to analyze 2 to 3 print ads for similar products and develop a thesis that is central to all adverts. In your analysis, you should consider some or all of the following as it applies to your ads. And just so you know, this group of questions I'm about to read to you, I'm asking that for one of your assignments while I'm away, you, in your journals, answer these questions just briefly for one advertisement that you select, that you are most likely going to use for this paper. So here are some of the questions. Again, these won't all be addressed in your essay. You'll probably just pick the ones that are most relevant to whatever your thesis will be. What is the first thing you notice about the ad? Is this effective in getting the viewer to examine the product more closely? Excuse me. Who is the intended audience? How can you tell? What strategies are enlisted to entice this group? Discuss the visual layout. Does the ad use positive or negative space, and what is the effect? What are the main color schemes utilized, and what do you suppose they are doing for the product? Is there any statistical or factual data to support the product? If not, why do you suppose this is? If there is factual data, does it appear accurate or is it misrepresented? Does the ad seem to be selling a look, a lifestyle, a relationship, or any other promise not directly tied to the product itself? Does the ad use ethos, pathos, or logos to communicate its message? Does the ad utilize weasel words to overstate the effectiveness or appeal of the product? Does each of your ads use similar techniques to sell their products? What are their similarities and differences, and what does this tell you about the product itself? Now, it is not necessary, as I said earlier, to address all of these questions, only those that apply to your thesis and subject. Excuse me. Additionally, you are not required to use all of the information acquired from all of the assigned articles, only what applies to your purpose. But it would be prudent to use some of that knowledge to offer a full analysis. So just use what you need to. You may wish to do additional research on the brands or products themselves to acquire statistical data for the intended audience, factual supporting data, or any other information pertaining to the marketing of your products. You may also wish to research demographical data for your magazine to see how this ties into the product's targeted audience, a rhetorical consideration, and part of the message's larger context. Additional research, however, is not required for this assignment, so it's solely up to your individual discretion. Please use MLA citations both in text and as part of your works cited if you choose to go this route. And for your convenience, because some of you may never have done MLA before, or you might be a little bit rusty, I gave you all 3 of the articles that I've assigned for you to read. I gave you precisely how they should be cited both in a works cited page and in text. So here, you see that's what would go in your works cited. You could even just cut and paste this. And then in text citation would literally just be all this stuff parenthesis included. So that's pretty short and easy if you're not sure what to do. Now, in your journals, before you get to the rough draft part of this essay, I want you to select one invention strategy like the ones that we are going to discuss in class and use it to explore your topic or to refine your thesis. And this is a required piece of your journal assignments. I will ask you to do this for every major essay, so just get used to this. It's part of the process. Now, for the formal stuff. This essay should be 3 to 5 pages long in Times New Roman 12-point font or something similar, and should contain a header as well as a fitting title. Please complete your first draft of this essay for Friday, February 6th, 2015. On Friday, February 6th, you will need to bring 3 printed hard copies of your rough draft to class for peer review. The final draft then will be due the following Friday, February 13th, to the ad analysis Dropbox, which can be found on Angel in the same place that you're locating these instructions. Please feel free to email me or give me a call, chat with me on Skype, whatever, if you have any questions. As you're preparing to write this essay, I want to give you a couple pieces of information. go through what I have in the folder for the ad analysis. There you'll see a student sample essay, so you can kind of see what other students have done in the past. You'll also see the rubric for this assignment, as well as the questions that we'll touch upon for the peer review. Also, if you're struggling with this essay, I know I'm going to be out of the state for a couple of days, but that doesn't mean you can't reach out to me, and I will do my best to get back to you. And to give you further reassurance, when I do come back the following Monday, I'm going to give you that class period to continue to work on these essays and ask questions, because unfortunately you're not going to get to ask me these questions up front. So do your best to select 2 to 3 ads from magazines. You can also pull them off the internet, wherever you would like. I give you pretty free reign on this. You want to find something that is similar among the ads. It could be the products themselves are similar. It could be that they use similar colors or similar techniques. It could be that they have all similar audiences, whatever. But you want some common thread so that you can create a thesis. And the thesis should be more complex than advertisers use deceptive techniques, because that's something that we all already know. So I'm looking for something new, something innovative, something that you figured out by doing an analysis, because that's the whole point of this assignment. Again, if you're not sure about anything, reach out to me and I am more than happy to assist you with this. So good luck. I am confident that you all will do very, very well.